Hello everybody, I'm just about ready to get started. Welcome Tekkium, who is first, as well as Fulcrum. So, I wasn't originally going to stream today, but then I looked at what characters I have left to level since I've been doing a couple of just like casual off-stream stuff while testing out quests. And yeah, I really need new characters created, chat. So I'm not going to hop into it right away in the first 5 minutes. I want some people to kind of come in. But in the meantime, we'll play some games, wait for some people to trickle in. But I will let you know that I basically have leveled almost everybody that we've created at this point to very hard. It didn't take very long. Hope you're doing well, Tekkium. All chat needs to know is that there is an absolute massacre of normal to very hard mode. Leveling some characters. I also almost accidentally leveled to 200 off stream. Let me turn the sound up for this game. That was almost an oops. You ready for a leveling stream? Yeah, whatever. Whatever chat wants to do. I don't really care. Listen, chat. For those that are not aware, I super don't care about Rare Enemy Week. If it was not evident from the many times we've talked about it, or maybe it's the first time tuning in, Rare Enemy Week to me is the week where it's just hours of disappointment. So I've learned to not really expect anything of Rare Enemy Week, and I kind of view it as a no bonus week, and it helps my enjoyment of the week to go by so much faster. But anyway, I'll show chat the progress on this character. You don't know of anyone that actually likes Rare Enemy Week? Yeah, you'll see like more Psycho 1 run banners. When you... Yeah, Mr. Freeze is only 500,000 away, chat, from leveling. I might have been doing a lot of off-stream leveling of my other characters, so oops. Little oops-a-daisy. Remember when he needed 4 mil to level? Oops. Just oops, he doesn't. The P1 HP spam during RER week is the coping. See, it's like, that's why I'm like more open to doing like episode 4 very hard mode, but I'm not gonna be doing, or not very hard mode, ultimate, but I'm not in the mood for doing that kind of stuff. So if chat needs leveling of characters, just let me know. I see Fulcrum is here with the blue ID mage. Fulcrum with a nice, I like the purple-black combo with the hat. I don't like that actually, I like that combo of colors. Might steal that for purple later. Before we get to Newman. The shades are something else though. Although it makes me sad that it's like you're in the purple outfit, but then you get the blue ID. Did a few pod, got 2 Heaven Strikers and a CA. Currently look what characters hold my gear. Are you talking about leveling from scratch, Tekkium? I'm okay with that. I'll just make a new character right now. I just want to showcase the chat like how much stupid XP this character has gotten off stream. So he already leveled the Lame to Argent. This is his second Lame to Argent, by the way. So we do have a chat X-Cal unlocked. FYI. Oh yeah, the other thing I was playing off stream. If I play a Ranger. Okay, so I just want Fulcrum and Tekkium to know, if I play Ranger, I literally am the carry. Just I'm actually willing to state I genuinely think Ramar is actually better at clear at low level than Forces. I'm hoping to prove it if I play more Ranger, how stupid this character is at leveling. Anyway, I wanted to show the kill count for people that were there. Yeah. So if you have not seen me play low level Ranger into it, I want to introduce you to a world of brokenness. I just want you to know, like, I'm genuinely not going to even bother doing any materials at all, and I'm still gonna be the best DPS. This character is like actually stupid. It's not even, well, HP spam is part of it, but the hell shots are just broken. They are just absolutely broken below very hard mode. There is nothing anything can do to stop my characters. Oh, I'm already level 40 with my blue ID ranger. I'm sorry, chat. I just keep leveling so fast. I'm sorry. I ran out of rangers. Like, I used them all. Like, they're already... Like, look at this. This is the 7th character. This is stupid. I'm not even playing XP week. What is this? Yeah, you can tell when I was multi-clienting. You see, like, the 4 hours where I accidentally left the game on. Yeah, it's like 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. It's pretty consistent, I will say. I'm just gonna make sure. Why don't we make a new character? I guess this character would be Viridian, if I'm following my colors. So I have red, pink, orange, yellow, white, sky, blue. No, it would have to be purple. Purple, Viridian, green. Yeah, that would be it. Okay, this one has to be purple. So let's just make a brand new character. I wasn't gonna jump into this originally, but chat wants the level, so why not? Okay, chat. Purple Ranger time. Just want to see what colors there are that match purple. Oh, it's actually not a bad one. Anything else that really screams purple to me? Oh, that one's actually not bad too. I think I used this for pink. That one being for purple might make sense. Oh, is that literally the only other dark color? Well, I think I will veto whatever the game is going to decide, and I'm going to choose that color, since I kind of want the colors to match outfit-wise. Since we have so many characters to make, we might as well choose. But anyway, before we decide anything, in honor of HellCleave, I will hit the tab to change this character. Ooh, they're kind of short and stocky. Maybe this will work. How does the green hair look with the purple, though, is the question. Kinda works. I guess? I guess this is fine. I make, like, the green pop a little more if I want to. I don't know if I really like olive, but kind of comparing, because it looks like that. Make the contrasting color pop a little more. And make him a bit more interesting to look at. Something like that. Otherwise, yeah, I guess I'm okay with everything. We have a different hairstyle. We don't have too many cyborg characters. At some point, I want the Guile haircut with blonde. Otherwise, I think we've used most of the headpieces already. Sure. I'm gonna accept this character into our hearts, chat. We'll keep his proportions the same. The only thing I wanted to tweak was just the green to make it pop a bit more. That's it. Oh, of course, he's the wrong color. Yeah, we'll let Fulcrum potentially host. Although, honestly, normal mode, it doesn't matter. Hard mode, it matters a little bit. But it's not the end of the world. Oh, game. Sweet, sweet, innocent game. Can't type today. So anyway, I'm gonna just briefly double check to make sure all my items are where they should be. And then I'll join whatever team's game is. Oh, I gotta fix my controls 1 second. That will drive me wild. Anyway, I'm gonna show you something dumb. So for those of you that have not tried the Ramar strat for leveling, I honestly think Ramar might be better than Force below Very Hard mode. Very Hard mode, it's a bit more up in the air, who's better. Oh, where is it? Oh, that's annoying. It's on one of my other characters. What I wanted to check. Somebody has my gun, chat. This will not stand. Yeah, like I could take this. I don't even need demon mech guns at all. A truly disgusting word to hear me say that I genuinely don't need it. I will bring it so I don't forget it later. Somebody has my frame. Who has it? I need it. 1 second. Who was I playing last? I genuinely don't remember. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna attempt to do a character lookup. The downside of having one really extremely important item is when you don't put it back in the bag. It's very annoying to go find again. Okay, it is who I thought it was on. I just didn't unequip him. Laura Mars thought the purple suit with the hair matching the colors. That's fair. Purple suit's nice. I figured we'd just show off our different rangers. So I guess I just hit 40 with this character and forgot to fully unequip him. Yeah, I need both of these. I actually have a dex bag, chat. Like, this is what I'm going to be using, by the way. This little whack mag is absolutely what I'm going to be using to cheese the next hour and a half or so. So be ready to roll your eyes, chat, as you're about to see the dumbest gameplay. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing anybody can really do to outskill the Ranger, unless you're also using Hell, but even then the Ranger will just be better at it. I guess you could say maybe Ramarl might outclear in some scenarios due to MST damage, maybe? Need to use a dress plate? I think I'll be good. I have a regular frame on this character. I don't need the EDK either. Let's go join the game. The Darius is here at level 1. See some techniques are on the floor. So I'm just gonna immediately dump my inventory because it just doesn't matter. You know what the funny part is, chat? I'm actually just gonna throw away my healing items. Those also don't matter. I'm gonna live in a world where if I get hit, I die, but if I hit anything, they die. So I guess you'll call it like heaven or hell mode. Just guess that's sort of appropriate. So I'm living in the true one-shot, one-kill world. Yeah. So anyway, I want you to just bear witness to this absolute stupidity. Sadly, I can't wear Ranger Wall until level 41, as I got very sad about. Oh, he can't wear that right away? Why is that? Am I missing something? Should have been able to wear that at level 1. What am I missing? Oh, the third Heavenly Arm. Yeah, that's fair. I think it super matters here. I'll do this setup for the first couple levels. No, I'm good. I have enough H arms. I think we're good to go. I was like, technically, I want V502. I really should take V502. I don't think my attack speed matters. I'm pretty sure as soon as I fire, they die, so probably fine. People wonder why I suffered leveling so many raw. They didn't know. Oh no. Yeah, especially since we can time our shots to be between spawns if we really want to. So if we quote unquote get good at the game, honestly, almost nothing should live more than a second against this army. I'm gonna stand over. Oh, I don't have a special attack assigned. How annoying. But there's truly nothing that really anybody can compete with this BS. This honestly. And we got a mine material. Make sure to Kafoe, please. Oh. I don't. Oh. I will shoot these. I do want materials from these. Team's trolling. Alright, well. Over here then. Yeah, even if it's normal mode, you should always check those. You can get mats. So I'm gonna reuse 7 Punisher. If I really need to. I mean, what could they truly do? You might as well just go to the next wave. There's just genuinely nothing these enemies can do to Ramar. It's so stupid. Team's doing all these shots, I'm just gonna turn around here. The only thing he's missing is, like, if team just covers me with Pew Pew Laser, I don't have to swap items. That saves me time. Thank you, team. Otherwise, I'll just kind of one-shot them as well. Good luck, team. I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, I'm almost at the point I can use Heaven Punisher by default. So if I had a slightly more... If I had a pure Dex mag on, I would be able to do what I want to do here. Proving that Dex is the only stat that matters on Romar, yet again. Yeah. Tell the team to clean this up. I'll give you a courtesy shot though. So I need one more ATA and then I can do whatever I want. That's so stupid. What could they do, chat? And now I could use Heaven Punisher if I want to, which still does insane damage, and the minimum damage is just like way higher than most things HP, even on normal multi-mode. I'm gonna use Heaven Punisher just to always get PP laser, but I don't technically need it. So now I shoot pretty quickly. I got my V101 back on. Yeah, so level 8 Romar if you have a 145 Dex mag, or level 1 if you just have a Dex mag. Yeah, that Dorfon not doing anything. Get out of here. Nope. Team. I can't revive, so good luck. I'll just say good luck. There we go. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to get hit by Dorfon. More important, I stay back here. Yeah, team's too close. Yeah. They dodged the laser. Still a couple Dorfons here. Someone's already dead, so I'm gonna walk away. I'll wait a little bit. Like, I could shoot them right now, but team will be very upset because they get the XP. Yeah, solo Ramar. Just think about how much easier this is solo, too. Like, he never needs Shifta, never needs D-Band. What an absolute monster. Like, what can they even do? Look at this. Goodbye. And you just Heaven Punisher these so they don't run. It's like, you even have, like, full clear. Illigafoe stacks, I'll just move. Oh, there are moons that dropped. I should actually go spend time picking a moon analyzers. This might actually be important for later. Okay. I got at least one. We're good. Yeah, so it's very hilariously easy to level as Romar here. But this is definitely like the ES weapon only challenge. Like, I would not do this with, you know, ATP Romar. Then you're at a distinct disadvantage. Versus, like, you're back here and you just chain shot all these enemies. You chain shot these enemies. Or a detonator dies. You chain shot this enemy, it dies. You know, you go to fight a Gertabulu and you're like, nah, bro, get out of here. You're not a real fight. Just one-shot Gertabulu. Like, Force can't keep up with that. Like, I'm literally just one-shotting Gertas. Like, it's just not fair, chat. Although we'll depend on the Force here. I don't want to deal with this dive bomb zoo. So I'm gonna let somebody else go first. I don't like this wave. Get over here. Darius. Once I'm in position for this wave, I should be fine. But, like, honestly, I pretty much will never get hit, or if I do get hit, I'll die. Like, it just tells me I'm just not in a good position. If I get hit, it's my fault. It's just how I view it. Like, I did something wrong that I could improve in a future run. So, having done this a few times, I generally shouldn't get hit except by Goron detonators. That's about it. Welcome, Nemu. We're actually not playing very hard mode at the moment. I guess it's been okay off stream. Don't mind me, just gonna wipe all those enemies. Be careful of the Merces here, they do surprise you if you're low level. gonna choose to respect them. But what I'm not gonna choose to respect is that Goron detonator. I will just hellshot those. There we go. Nice little cleanup there. I don't have Gafoe. Well, if I wear a Mind Mag and 4 Heavenly Minds, then I can put my level 15 Gafoe out there, but until then, I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to do anything with that. Okay, I'm gonna let the team kill the Rappies. I'm gonna move forward. See, on like hard mode, I have a chance of dying here. Normal, I shouldn't. Yeah, it's see, because it always hits with V5 on. Like, what could they do? I'm gonna run forward because I'm gonna get pulled by Gerda if I don't. Oh, that was scary. Just watched the dive bomb. No Gafoe. I'm dead. Oh, that sucks. That's what I get for trying to revive. I deserve that. Yeah. Yeah, we 100% need Gafoe every bird. Please put a Gafoe out. Okay, there we go. Like, I am not dealing with that. Then we'll just randomly kill us. The one death, but that was mostly just because I ran forward instead of running back, which is what I normally do there. And this, should die here. There we go. 50 EDK does not really last long against V502. So here's the other chance where I have a genuine shot of dying, because Goron detonators are so whack here. I managed to hit them all. Marissa, might get a photon crystal here. Sadly, I did not. That's a fast clear. Imagine having a sub 9-minute clear of passive attack. What a world, chat. What an absolute world. So unfair. But sadly, I did die, so I got reduced tickets. That's fine. Now I actually have the special attack button mapped at the start, which would help a little. Right, chat? I would literally walking in. I just said normal and heavy equip. Oh no, what will we do without CC leveling? It's impossible, Tekkium. Truly, there are no other alternatives for Ranger. What a shame. Maybe we'll find them one day. We'll do some dances. Oh, I almost activated the console while walking forward. So close. You know what the best part is? My defense is so bad and my attack is so bad that even if you buff me, it doesn't do anything. I just genuinely don't. I just don't do ATP damage ever in this run. It's so sad. Look at that clear speed. Oh, beautiful. So I found if you stand, yeah, there we go. Atharius has it. If you stand it right at the corner, you can hit all of them. Very satisfying, I'd like to state. I think I survive a Foe from them. Maybe. I dodge anyway, though. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, see, this is a wave I don't really want to interact with. I'm just going to believe in the team here. See, this is where I'm just going to let it force Refoe. I think my time is better spent over here. I don't think I'll speed it up in any significant margin with that many players. Meanwhile, me. Kaboom. Wait, did they just die to straight up oh my gosh, they get 2-shot. That's so sad. They can't even survive a combo from this gun. Life is actually unfair, chat. Why did it aim me backward? Game, please. There we go. I love that you can also just hellshot the zoos too, by the way, chat. It's so unfair. Like, truly, you just completely disrespect this difficulty. Like, what could they even do? Shoot a laser at me. Get out of here. I like how they haven't even spawned in, but they're dead already. Interesting. Oh, I'm so scared. I want to live in a Gafoe world right over here. I'm not going outside that Gafoe circle. No, thank you. Oh, I got clipped. That's so sad. I thought it was gonna die before it shot me. So sad. Oh well. That was my fault. I could have moved. Anyway, we'll bail as soon as we hit 20. I don't even see the point in completing the run, honestly. Just for 5 tickets, who cares? I'll go to the other side. I'll let the force handle this. I don't know, moon atomizer. That might be important for later. Level 19. Character's such a kill stealer. Dodge the shots, turn around, hell shot. Yeah. Nice little hell shot again. Move over here a little more. About the team a bit there. I'm gonna stand like right here. This is about where the spawn point is. Almost bad. What is that suit doing? Fine. The power material though, is a good pickup. I'm carrying around 3 moon atomizers and no healing. That's my faith that I will not live long enough for healing to be relevant. If I die, I die, chat. It happens, it happens. Here we go. Okay. I'm pretty close to leveling, but I think team might be a little under level. If I do literally nothing, we'll let them catch up. The HP material though, I guess. Take the inside circle here. 357 from leveling, not too bad. Although I guess with how, well, I guess we could, no, we should still reset because there's nothing worthy down here. If it was hard mode, maybe Jaya's from Zoo would have been worthwhile, but as soon as we all hit 20, it's over. Hopefully be when we kill the Gurugulu in this room. We'll see. 20. Luck material. Nice. Rip. One more room. Trifle. There we go. And of course, Tetherius to get experience. That's crazy. You didn't do 20 yet? Rip. Must have killed some Lord Bonds while he was dead or something. It's a pretty big XP difference. Like almost 2,000 off at this point. I think escape bell though, that's actually irrelevant. That's the only healing I need. Full revive. There we go. I'm gonna pick up this music disc and I'm out. We don't need to be here. Fine. Do a happy little dance. Only 20 levels away from being at my true difficulty. I think after this run, or not this run, after this character hits 40, I'm gonna have chat just make the remaining ROMRs. That way I have other characters to level since they're all done, I think. Means I'll have 10 characters ready for very hard mode. This is where it gets a little trickier. This is where, like, Underground becomes a bit more inconsistent with Hell. But it's still otherwise pretty easy. Not how I feel about this song. I just love it. Sorry, like a dragon. Always stacking. Ash found the J sword, nice. Proof that sometimes it just really doesn't matter what the weekly bonuses are. Let team deal with that. I believe in team. Let's see, am I smart enough to learn some Euchre? Nope. Too brain dead. And like, by level 40 I can learn Ryuker without any buffs. Yeah. Hi chat. There we go. I'm gonna back up slightly so I can get a better angle. Taunt's pretty good. At least Rangers should feel pretty easy to level, so I'm just worried about leveling a Hunter now. I think I need some ES Hell stuff so that way it's not insufferably awful. But just kind of proof that you don't really need materials. Mostly just about units and just good mag. As long as you believe in the ES life, you don't need materials. There, not that it really matters. Make sure they die so we're not waiting longer. Tekkium. And one safety scapegoat, 3 moon atomizers. That's all I have on this character. We're living the pure minimum needed for the run right now. Let's go, chat. Will I find upgrades as we go? Answer is maybe. I'm so dead. Watch the whiff there. I can't believe I missed that 50%. That was brutal. Take a moon atomizer though. See, now we can start getting Jaya drops, so we actually have items of interest here. Every rare enemy is basically a Photon Crystal or ad slot. So there's actually still value from rare enemies here. It's not like a terrible time to level. But just be careful, because EDK is higher here, so Dorphons are not quite as one-shottable. Actually, I have to try a little. So without V502, this actually gets kind of hard. Oh, really? That was unlucky. And that killed at least. There we go. The Dwarfons get kind of scary without multiple Rangers stacking hell. 75 EDK is no joke. You pray I don't die to Zoo Laser. Oh, quite a few zoos here. Gotta wait for the team here. Ooh, the triple whiff. Unlucky. I think I got them there though. Also, I should probably get a shield at some point. Maybe. Okay. I'm just kind of walking around just basic frame, no shield. Chat, that's the belief. That's belief right there in the build. Just absolutely nothing for defense. Just gotta believe. Protected by faith, chat. What a character. Ooh, 4 MST on a level up. And 5 ATP? Take that, Fomar. Who's the real Fomar now? Dodge a little shot here. Yeah. As I said before, unfortunately Ranger Wall has a pretty high level requirement for leveling normal to hard mode. It locks you out of it. So even my characters in very hard mode can't use it yet because they gotta be 41. Which is a little bit annoying. I like to stand back here and just shotgun at them, like right there. Shotgun them if you can is what I meant to say. I'm still picking up a lot of moons as we play, so it's actually not too bad. I can tell that detonators is down. I like Lethal Needle here. Oh, never mind, didn't even get the shot off. Team too fast. Ooh, a Reaper? Look at that, chat. I'm finding relevant drops as I play. Let's go, relevant drop. Let's go hard mode. Give me those upgrades. I still can't learn it though. I'm 32 MST shy of learning Telepipe. One day, chat. I'll be SMRT one day. Oh no. Nobody is lasering here. That is scary. I'm gonna do this and run. I'm so scared. It's like uncontrolled zoo, panic mode. I don't want to deal with this. Let's say good luck, team. Udana says Circuitous Prime is also a star Edison. Good to know. Thank you, Udana. A little scary to come over here early. Up to 4 Moon Atomizers. Especially revive people now. 20 hit Claymore. Yeah, I was having conversations with somebody on YouTube briefly. And let me say, chat, just very briefly, I will not, again, call out username or whatever, but the principle of it is, I do not believe in government quests. I don't believe they are good for basically anything, with the raw and only exception being, was it 6-3 that could give you a 40-hit Jaya as Hunter? That is literally the only one that you would even consider doing for a reward. Most of the other rewards are just kind of terrible. Like, I'm really not gonna go play episode 1 to get a Guilty Light with it. I'm like, first of all, I should have gotten that in very hard mode. I disagree, they're good for the story, pretty much. That's like, I don't really want to push that kind of quest on new players. They can take their time and do whatever they want, but... Team's party wiping. Hold on, hold on, I gotta go revive other players. Oh, it's like, Oh yeah, the detonators are scary. We need full sunlocks on them. Yeah, Grenadvoulous nobody cares about. Goron detonators though, they're the real deal. We respect those. Just like dive bombing Zoo, I don't want to be there. Oh, you see this guy's MST? He doesn't know how to deal with it. He's not passing those IQ checks. There we go, nice little finisher there. Can't believe Hell actually worked there, that's so funny to me. Yeah. I just don't think as like a reward they're any good, unfortunately. Plus you also don't get Meseta for clearing them normally. On top of that, you just end up like with a huge net negative. I wish the government quest did give you Meseta every quest versus you clear it and move on. Because it is really rough doing that kind of stuff as a force with no money. That's why I don't even like recommending them. Like, it's just rough. Yeah. So it's like, I'm trying to dissuade stuff like that when I see it in the comments. I'm like, no. I wish they were better, they just aren't, sadly. Because not having Meseta as like a new person is really rough. So either you're encouraging people to back like constantly on a quest with already kind of bad box spawns and already bad enemy patterns. I don't know. There's like a couple we did explore on stream as like possibilities for hunts. Those were just like so unfun. There's no way. Welcome, Draken. It's fun government quest. I just don't think most of them were just worth playing at all. Like, even if they combined them together, I don't even think they would be fun to play. I'm gonna hopefully believe here. Okay, thank you for the refoe. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I'm like, I don't want to see that bird move towards me. I better stay over there. I don't want to see it anywhere in my vicinity. Hopefully we'll get a couple of level Iconiums for what we're doing here. It is a pretty nice force weapon. I'm dead here, I think. Unless. Flowing sword, there you go. Oh, okay, that actually went pretty smooth. Sadly, no force slots have dropped. Keeping an eye out on the minimap on the side. It's a pretty clean run. What are we, barely like 45 minutes in? We have 11 levels left. Crazy. And that was no deaths, because I got 8 tickets. Oh, Ramar, you're so silly. Just to remind chat, you like my nothing consumed? So trolly. Hopefully things are going well for you, Draken. So I ended up playing through the side stories. I got 1 ticket that run. Oof, yeah, if you die, you lose 2 tickets, I think, per death. Unless you escaped all, of course. Yeah, I like that I don't even need a 3rd Heavenly Arms at all. And a blue Phonumen, nice. Believe in the power of the blue Phonumen. Honestly, blue Ramar also probably gonna be real good. But if you feel like speeding up the run in different ways and you're bored of playing Phonumen, I really think normal and hard mode Ramar is just absolutely bonkers. I mean, the fact that we're like basically strong enough to solo clear a multiplayer game with no materials is just wild to me. It's the only character that can just do that. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't need MST or anything. I'm just gonna wear my one mag, 2 HRs. You're like, yeah, this is a fully acceptable build. This makes sense. Do a little dance. Character's a monster. Yeah, once it comes to very hard, then it's more like he's really good at surface, but bad at desert. Without additional backup, like potentially like Demon Shot, Demon Needle, Demon Mech Guns for Gerda. Because now I can't instant EDK kill things in very hard mode, sadly. But on the climb there, I mean, it's kind of hard to top that. It's kind of like, yeah, they're just done. My chat just, yeah. So, like, literally, if we have, like, 2 Rangers on either side, no single wave could survive an encounter. Just have so many shotgun shots to cover. I don't believe in the team on this one. So yeah, I'm hoping that after having played some of the side story ones, I guess I'll give like a quasi recommendation to Warrior's Pride, I think it's called. It's not bad while leveling. Oh man, 40 hit weapon. That's a pull, of course. Of course it's a pull. It's club adjacent. So sad, chat. Could have been something useful. Anyway, I'll let chat gaze at the marvel of the 40 hit pull. Yeah, club adjacent. Just kind of like, oh, I'm let team deal with this. But man, oh man, the AI is just horrendous. Even in episode 4, there's just nothing is improved with them. They're just so stupid. I think my favorite was watching the Fonooral attempt to kill a zoo with regular Foey, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I'm like, please tell me this isn't your only spell. You're not even gonna Bardo or something? Really? You're using Foey? Why? And I'm watching them get reduced down to like 10% of remaining HP.
Fireball!
It is a fireball moment for Tekkium. Ooh, Del Rappy. That's a ad slot, I think? I'll mine more ad slots. Fortunately, they still die to the insta-kill. Uh-oh. Rambling May from Mill Lily. Track would be proud. You know what was funny? I saw a 55 hit on the other moment. Or the other day. Sadly. Not from us. CCC nerfed again? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, nice. That's love. See that, chat? We're getting upgrades as we play. Waiting for him to stand up. I was a little early. There we go. There are those. Nice Mercurial Rod. Track is a point each time somebody gets a rare in Temple, Nerf Temple. Damn. Hard truths. Died for that comment. That was the belief. They're like, I will die typing this message. It will reach the others. Nerf Temple. They must know the truth. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna believe in chat here. I don't wanna go in here. I don't see any Gafoes. Like, I know they can't reach me from here, so even if there were no Gafoes, they're not going to hit me. That much I know. Aw, lasered, but didn't die though. That's an improvement. No, the Gaffoe. Why did the Gaffoe not get cast? So sad. I would have stopped that. Rip. That's why I need to learn Gaffoe on this character. No more getting trolled. Rip my tickets. Oh, by the way, we found out that there is a magic number. I think the number is 192 if I have D-band on with this setup. If I have 192 HP and 90 defense, a Goron detonator leaves me at 1 HP, I think, is the magic number. If it's not that, it's within like 2 HP. It's not that far off. But more importantly, because I'm using a Nidra mag, every time I get slapped by a Goron down here, or a Pyro Goron at my current health total, it will trigger my mag invincibility, which is the funniest thing and super stupid. Just like you to know. Min-max the detonator slap. Yeah, I think I need 210 to survive Goron detonator specifically, but 190 barely survives Pyro Gorons. If I remember correctly. We were doing this the other day with Chips off stream. I was laughing because I was like, I have ascended. Every slap only makes me more powerful and triggers my invincibility. See, now I don't think I'll die to Pyro Goron. Although my defense is a little lower than before because I found another armor while playing. We'll get there though. So I'm not too worried about catching straight hits here. I don't recall how much health I need for Rappy. It might be like 220 or 230 or something. It's definitely higher than where I'm at currently. Ooh, 4-slap rain. Important for me to pick this up. Can I wear it? No. When can I wear this? Damn, 59, not useful. Oh well. Put it away for later. It's worth a shot. Also, chat, I want you to understand how whack Ultimate is. We're finding armors we find in Ultimate just playing hard mode. And I don't mean like early Ultimate. Like, I could be in Tower and receive some of these items. Well, I don't think ultimate difficulty makes any sense, chat. Oh, now I know why I'm at less defense. It's not that my setup was different. This is only D-band 15. That now makes sense. But yeah, I still think... I mean, maybe I'll still survive Pyro Goron. It's gonna be real close if I get slapped. Goron definitely still kills me. Okay, now I definitely survive Pyro Goron. Base defense is much better now. Yeah, ultimate buffoonery indeed. Like, seriously, just think about it. Like, these armors that require like 60 plus and above are the same kind of things you see in ultimate. It's like wild to me. It's like 2 entire difficulties different. I'm not going in first. I don't have Gaffoe. I just find it very upsetting. I think even areas like Tower would have been a little better if their set weapon drops were on almost every enemy, if not literally every enemy. I just find it wild that we do, like, Halloween cookie, you know, Tower quests, and then, like, 80% of our drops are units, which are literally never useful at high level. Like, they're fine in, like, normal and hard mode, but, like, even by, like, late, very hard mode, you shouldn't really be relying on that stuff anymore. Welcome, Light Dragon. Oh, danger. See, that one I'm not scared of hitting me. Do whatever they want over there. Oh, what? My shot didn't proc. I got cheated. Whatever. I did hell shot them immediately on spawn in my defense, and I buffered it. That was the second hit, so I wasn't doing the first part of the string. Absolutely cheated. Whatever. For my tickets. That was an actual unlucky moment. His weak roll. Oh, I have no idea when rollover is. I don't know. Chat's always like, oh, it's always at X time, and I'm like, I go through too much daylight savings time. I have no idea what it is. Yeah. It's in 1 minute? Okay. I'll believe you. I'm like, I can't help that it changes like every 3 months. I just remember that it's either X time or Y time. I just don't know what it is. I'm dead. Oh, there is no Refoe. We're Kafoe. Team is trolling. Please put out a Kafoe for this. Please. I don't want to die to Zoo. There we go. Well, oh. Rolls got reversed there for a second, but that's fine. Rip my tickets. Our luck bonus has changed. Rangers mail. Joke's on you. My chat, you've only made me stronger. Silent after image. Oh, 1. Oh, if that was 2, I would have been so happy. Sweep up 14. I don't recall that one offhand. Lost. Which one is Lost Bind Assault? Is that spaceship? Okay. Yeah, Silent After Image 1 is kind of whatever to me. 2 is where it's at. 2 is actually like a genuinely fun quest. As long as you can get over like the first 4 awkward rooms, it's a really fun mines quest. With a side of Mill Lily Hunt, depending on what you're doing in there. Ooh, Mace of Adamant. Need more of those. I think the problem with episode 4 is that all the quests kind of sound the same to me, and they reuse the same maps, which does not help with memory. So I'm like, I'm assuming it's a Desert 3, maybe, but which one it is, from there, I don't know. I always have to consult my notes. This is also why I made the quest guide, because I'm like, quest design in episode 4 is not the best. They have some really good quests, but I don't think they have quite the, I would say, interesting custom quests. Which I think is a shame, because there's only a handful that I can think of offhand that are custom that we play. Even then, they're kind of more seldom versus like the go-tos. Just because maximum attack is so strong here. Some of the other quests are just kind of eh. I think we'll occasionally do like Lost Berserk Baton and maybe a Lost Spirit Striker. But I'm not going to do a lot of the sweep ups. Like maybe I'll play them during RBR, maybe. I forget which Silent After Image one is. Is it, Forest Ruins? Is it like Forest Caves? Been a while. I just remember going, I don't really want to run this. They're just not. Okay, it is caves, okay. Like, I've changed my mind on Silent After Image 2. I don't think I've changed my mind on Silent After Image 1. So I guess if you're looking to do, like, more, slightly more varied Build-A-Bear runs because you're bored of Terrell's ego, like, in theory, you could make it a Frozen Shooter Purple ID run in caves, as well as forests, but would I do that if I was honestly seeking just Frozen Shooter? No. I would rather play other quests. Trimates. I should go pick those up for the future. There you go, chat. Our first healing items. We did it, yeah. We're the victors now. Out of here. Thought I saw something of interest, but it was not what I thought it was. There we go. See, when we're all the way over here, there's not really anything the Dorfons can do. When we start coming over here, it gets scary. Back up slightly. Yeah, I don't like being over here. Plus, I don't get a good shot at the zoo, which makes it awkward. I'm gonna walk over here. Oh, wait, they don't target me. Okay. Oh, there's so many lasers aimed at me. On the plus side, they all group up back in the middle, so that's always convenient, I guess. So I think I might survive Goron Detonator with D-Band, but it's only D-Band 15, so it might need to be 220 HP. Oh, I want that. No, I can't equip it. Even holding. Oh. Goodbye, Soul Atomizers. Mine material. I'll pick that up. My enemy. You. Dirty hit Yamato, nice. Say Draken loves forest runs. We're gonna do nothing but forest next, just for Draken. In honor of Draken. Come on, guys, let's reset Terrell's ego on Anguish 3. Good boxes. I was gonna say off stream I did very briefly play Terrell's ego. I did manage to get a Frozen Shooter, but sadly no hit percentage. But that means I have one more Frozen Shooter for this group, so that'll be fun. Not like Ralmar needs a huge amount of hit to win, if any. Love I'm still using the guns on the satellite lizards, but it actually works. 2 HP, nice. See, there you go. We're at the magic HP total where we could survive Goron detonators. Confirmed. What a magical HP total. I'm gonna lure the other one in. I'm not really worried about the enemies here. I like that I was in front of them there. Yeah, that seemed fair. There you go, Tekkium. Flexing. Get those mag procs. Like, I'm not going in there. Right, Chad was like, I was like, I don't see going in first is my problem. Like, no, I don't think I will. Down. There you go. I think one more run and we'll have it. So exciting. Oh, no. Oh, I can learn Ryuker. That's even more exciting. Chad, I can telepipe now. 37 is the level I need to be to naturally learn Ryuker. I get it. It's fun. Pazuzu. Doing here. Hey, that photon crystal though, Pazuzu. Rare enemy week working? Kinda. At least Pazuzu drops something here. On very hard mode, I get upset at Pazuzu, because it's just literally a pointless enemy. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's no longer rare enemy week, but I thought it said rare when we came in here. How does that work? So it's still at rare boost, by the way. But it's only at 128 rare? That's so sad. Party info says that was technically there. Oh, sorry, I might be looking at the wrong one. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, Cicerera. My bad. I was thinking about that when I said that. You... So confirmed, doesn't feel different with rare enemy. I was gonna say, it should be yeah, I agree with reduction rate. Like, I don't believe rare enemies spawn there. I don't believe it. I have to believe here. Yeah, I don't think even if chat wants to do seabed cookies, I'll be like, you know what, have fun on your own. I genuinely don't think there's anything I would run in seabed at this point anymore. Like, what items would I genuinely want to hunt for, allegedly, in seabed? I would rather do Cycle 1 hunts elsewhere. I don't use Zomba. Twin Blaze is maybe the closest you can get me there, but it's like, would I really grind it outside of box resets or MA2B? Probably no. It's quite a name. Very aggressive name. Ichigo is apparently there. I realized Bleach was ongoing. Do a little dance. This'll be nice. We'll hit 41. Most likely in the run, maybe 40. I guess it depends on where we are. This spin at the end? Oh no. See, now I'll go for rare enemy drops, because if they do actually show up, we'll actually more likely get the item than not. Psychological factor is strong. I don't care what the statistics say. Tired of seeing rare enemies that don't drop anything. So lucky I couldn't target them. There we go. Just a little kill shot there from max distance. I'll assist a little here with pew pew lasers. Got a text message that distracted me. Nothing important. Look at that chat. 236 ATA. We're not even at max capabilities. We have a ranger wall. We have 100% accuracy on these enemies. What a character. I don't even have to like buffer my first shot or my second and third shots by shooting the first shot early. Not even needed. Just shoot. Just as effective. What silliness. Okay, I'm gonna advance the song forward since I have a short loop. Photon claw that is sadly not a photon drop. Oh, no lyrics, please. Oh wait, I gotta move forward. I remember this happening last time. First, I'll take that. Can't take that. I gotta start putting stuff away. I have too many items to hold. Just casually get rid of my healing items. I don't need those. There you go, chat. I'm gonna learn Ryuker. I'm put it at the bottom of it bar. I can access it more easily. Ouch. Oh, what? That was unfortunate. I got laser sniped. I was trying to fight the zoo. I didn't think the other guy was aiming at me. Oh, photon drop. I really have too many things to hold. Let's get rid of a tri-grinder. Lose a little XP here since team is already ahead. Oh, never mind, it wasn't too bad. Pretty close to hitting 40. I think this rate might be good. Darius has fallen asleep for Darius. You're almost 40 at least. Level 40. Oh, more music I can't pick up. What a tease. Is there anything else I could get? Oh, I can't get rid of the grinders, I guess. You want the music discs. Oh. I'm gonna say the Grant's actually moving this room. So close. It's another song where I like it, but I don't want to listen to it for 30 minutes. To back up the song to the beginning. This one again. So with rare drop up, are any of those quests worth? It's for all the spaceship lovers out there. Technically, I think Lost Find Assault is okay. Yeah, I'm just sad it's silent after image 1. There's really nothing I want there. I'm just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. So thank you. Sadly, no giant drops. At least we got some photon crystals out of it. It's an ad slot earlier. Isn't too bad for like an hour of value. Given that we're not even in ultimate. Now the question is, once we all hit 40, assuming Darius will need to step away and get some rest, what would the group like to do? Oh hey, look, I can use Ranger Wall. We're winning harder now, chat. There we go. Might as well just finish the run. So close to the end. Unlike normal mode, this one actually has some tickets. Say, Ryuker's the real drop that we're looking for with new characters. We're like, wait a minute, we're finally free. What an exciting drop. Riveting, even. Goodbye, Gerda Bulu. I'm open to some things, but I don't think I'll stay up super late. The PSO. My intent was mostly just to make sure we get some more characters out of the way. At least Chad has a couple characters in very hard mode now. So I can oh, that was scary. Consider that a success. Satellite Lizard was blocking the hell shot there. Almost bad. Just gonna briefly put away my stuff. Way I can find it later. Take all my items. Leave the Ryuker on him. He does need that for later. Oh, I forgot I got a Photon Crystal too. Actually, that was a pretty good haul for like an hour. Right, Chad? No complaints there. Photon drop, Photon Crystal, ad slot? Okay. And it was like, what, an hour 15 or so? Plus I'm gonna hand in for some tickets? Too bad. Oh, I forgot to put the other music disc away. Too bad. At least now I have a Ryuker to teach the other characters I own. Although I don't need this many ship discs. Quest, get my tickets. There we go. Only got 6, but it is what it is. Okay, so now what are we doing, chat? We're doing very hard mode, doing ultimate. I'm gonna look up the enemy counts on a couple of these while chat thinks it over. Oh, that's the one with the 7 Greta Hulu, right? I can't remember which one Sweep Up was. Well, Sunlight After Image is ruined. Ew. Ew, I don't like that combo at all. Oh, you know what the worst part is, chat? Silent After Image doesn't even have a Hilda-Bear. Chat, shake your head. There's not even a Hilda-Bear in Silent After Image 1. Why do you exist? Just like, to be real with you, like, that's kind of where most of the value is in Forest. It doesn't have to be like 40 Hilda-Bears, but like when 3 Monas, or whatever you want to call them, outvalue, it's kind of a problem. Yeah, it's kind of an okay number of Del Sabers, I guess. But I'm not gonna run it just for, I guess you could run Viridian there, question mark, but Ultimate would be a nice change of pace. You could potentially move over to Ultimate. I'm just thinking what we should run on Ultimate. I'm not sure if somebody would like to take Ditherius' place. Might switch accounts for this, I'm thinking about it. Draken is interested. Are there any requests before I pick something? I'm just taking a look at our wall of characters, just so chat can see all the progress we have. The original Ranger I was messing around with in Massive Attack 2B. And we have all of our level 40s. We have 2 level 81s. So I guess we'll make another character for the future as chat thinks about things. This will be a Viridian Ranger. I just want to make sure I always have at least one more Ranger. I keep running out. And what screams Viridian to me? Kind of like this one more for Viridian. Other greens here that are worth voting on? Because I'll probably have this one for green, this one for Viridian. Not really a lot of choices here, sadly. Oh, oh, I could kind of see him with the Guile haircut here with green. Oh, okay, we'll see what it gives us with random. No. We just had this character. Come on, make this more random. No. Do something unexpected. That's not too bad. I'm gonna give it one more though. I'm not feeling it truly being random enough for us. This just feels like the default one. Game is really letting us down. It's the same here. Come on, do something different. Oh, that's something. Maybe I could work with this one. That is quite a look on the character. He just looks so angry. This one could work. Just want to compare it real quick. Honestly, I might just leave it this way. We have another character. Okay. Chat us, do you have any preference for episode 1, episode 4? I have a couple quests in mind. I will probably not be playing on this account, but I at least wanted to make a character on stream. Down for any cast I could bring Perp Rawcast? I mean, Rawcast could kind of join anything. That's not a question. Rawcast can play every quest, so can Force. We could do... blue... Well... See, if we do episode 4, I feel like we just do the same quest. I'm just thinking if there's something different we could do there. There's something I would do in Ultimate episode 4 different from normal episode 4. That's not Massive Attack being. Technically do a boss run, but I don't feel like it. What are you in the mood for, Draken? I was kind of hoping the RBR would inspire me more, but honestly, I will say this one's also kind of a letdown. I'm not sure if you wanted to join as Tekkium with another character. You like 1C? I'm not doing regular cave runs. Yeah. I mean, we could do a Red Ring run to start, I guess. I don't think I want to bring these characters, though. There we go. No worries, Tekkium. Without a 4-man squad, I'm gonna say no to 1C. I don't mind doing caves, it's more just getting to falls. 3-man is just kind of annoying. Let me think. No worries, Tekkium. Here's the quest I was thinking of. No, it's fine. I'm just thinking about which would work. Curiosity. Let's try a quest we haven't tried in a while. I wanna remember the quest flow on this quest. So we'll do I guess episode 4. Could be Blue ID. I'll bring it to Force. I'm gonna try something, because there's a couple quests here where I'm like, I feel like I played them before, but I want to understand like why my recommendations were the way they were. It's gonna be a time limit quest, unfortunately, since it's not in the RVR. But I do want to check something out. Yeah, there's 2 quests I'm thinking of trying. start with this one. Just figure I'd keep it fresh for the team. We can't do one of the other quests I was thinking of because it actually specifically requires 4 people. Unironically, clearing all a pod and then me dropping off if it's Conjure, I'm also kind of okay with for the team. Like, full clear pod, but we ignore the first set of warps, but do the second set of warps was actually kind of fun. But no, we're gonna do something a little different. See how we feel about the quest. Team. Idiot Jaya chances make me smile. Just immediately get a photon drop. Nice. The most value you've ever seen. There's like I figure there's an okay amount of Astarks in the beginning. Kind of curious about this one. I think some people reset just the opening part of this room. Just because there's so many Astarks early on. The people who are going for Blue ID Limiter and are tired of War Limits. I think this was the other quest. See how we're still fighting Astarks here? I am so sad I keep getting knocked down constantly. I'm so sorry, team. Gotta keep leveling with this character. There we go, I got a little extra time. It's like not meant to be like a super long quest, which is nice. Kind of helps if we're gonna repeat something for a bit. Might work better. Plus Berserk Baton's also an option for the team. If we have 4-player, I actually don't mind doing pod, just as long as it's not the normal run that we clear the second part. Because I do like Blue ID pod in general, because it's a decent amount of Astarks, which is kind of where Blue's value is, and a decent amount of Jaya chances. I don't know if I need to walk in here or not. I don't. Okay. Well, then I will just safely cheese everything through the wall. That's just how Force rolls. This seems fair. Yeah, I should probably go on the other side of the wall. Oh, actually, there's a zoo in here. Hello, zoo. Would you like to be granced repeatedly? Paralysis. Die chances. It's one of those things where I don't mind doing episode 4 boss runs. I just think the quests getting there take a little too long with only 3 people. The boss itself, you only really need 2. Three is the small time save. Circle over there, which isn't too bad for trap refill. Done. Potentially, since Fulcrum's far away, I'm just gonna put down a telepipe. He can just wait if he wants to. As soon as I see an enemy, I'll just drop it. Give him some time. Because in theory, you could always just set up like a warp at a healing circle for the instant trap restore. I'm gonna make sure we get nice and close. Ryuka. There we go. The laser is real. Yeah, I think I would have like lost Berserk Baton if it was just half the quest it was. It's like slightly too long from an endurance standpoint. Like, I think it's a good quest, but like, it's just not my preferred. The quest length is more the issue. And Pod, if it didn't force you to split, I probably would have liked more. Because I don't have an issue with like the post-warp stuff, but that initial ring around the central area I just find kind of tedious to do. So I'm hoping at some point we'll get some nice custom quests for episode 4. People are trying their best to make episode 2 fun, which, to be fair, it is a it's kind of a tall endeavor. Tall order. Character can almost use Girasol. If I switch the mag, I definitely can. Oh no, handgun Mila. Oh no. Poor Draken. PTSD of Forest chases you. It's like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, there's only one thing they get that from. But yeah. Honestly, though, without playing Forest Quest, there's a kind of a limited option with low numbers of players. It is also the downside of Ultimate. Like, there's not a lot of 3-mans I would run. But pretty much all boss quests are out. I don't enjoy 3-mans, except maybe TTF. I'm definitely not doing RT with only 3 people. Episode 4 with only 3 people does lose about 4 minutes or more, whereas other ones are more manageable. That's so unfair. On my screen, I stopped that way before that hit anybody. There we go. There's a button over here. Assuming I need to go touch the blinking button. I'm just gonna let them work me. I've hit the button, but it is what it is. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, what is team doing? Why are we going back? We need to hit more button. Are we back in the room I just warped from? I'll go over here, I guess, for button. Boxes over here. Button over here. I'm gonna press it. So I pressed 2 buttons. I don't know how many team has hit so far. Alright, well there's a healing circle in the middle that's been unlocked. The warp over here is open. Don't see any extra buttons over here. I'm gonna go towards the only other place that we haven't been. It's right over here. Just puts me back here. Okay. Team could just warp to me. I think we're good. I don't know what the buttons did. To be honest with you. They might have opened the warp I used. I don't know. Anyway, let's clear these out. I feel like the team walked over here. That's where I got confused. It is what it is. Say one day I'm gonna get that smart lick from these enemies. I think I've only had one naturally drop so far since I've played PSO. I'm kind of unlucky with those. Even purple ID, I don't think I got more than one. Heat arms, there you go. Hello, Dorfon. I would not mind another heavenly HP, actually. It would be most welcome as I'm leveling characters. Oh. That was a very glitched rappy. Glitch rappy. Like that it died on somebody's screen, then we got the timer, then it stood up, and then it died again, and then it had to spook it. Should hopefully be final room here. I would say, other than the hitting switches to advance, the quest is okay. But I figure it was worth a revisit. My rappies, you must be spooked. There we go, intense zoom-in action. Go put away the items I picked up. 30 power mats. Why do I have so many on this character? I mean, I guess I could give him his official level up thing real quick. Okay, let me look it up real quick. How many power mats does he need? None. Well, that's awkward. Say all those power mats and no one to use them. Like, it physically won't let me eat more mine materials since I'm capped already. I find that kind of funny. I'm just looking at some drop charts to feel inspiration. I don't really want to do VL1, even though VL1 is a good Blue ID quest. Now, that's another quest I don't enjoy unless it's 4 people, just because there's so much to kill. What would the ideal Blue ID quest be here? There you go, nice racket. We're getting all the important rares. Game changer rare chat, we got it. Let's do Seabed. Wow, Blue ID just kind of has a wall of nothing in Temple. This is so sad. Did they have, yeah, they don't have anything worthy in Spaceship unless you really want Heart of Soul Banish. CCA is okay. Seabed is the only good one there. I think Tekkium's still away, so I'm gonna remove Pod from the list for now. Check something quick. One moment. It's the only other quest that's worth running on. Kind of. I upgrade forces. I'm just thinking about which ID to run. The Forest is out because Draken doesn't want to run it. I don't really want to run Temple, so Temple is out. Nobody wants to run Spaceship, so Spaceship is out. CCA could happen with 3 people in theory. Because all of us are strong enough that we could do it. Wasn't sure if anybody needed something from CCA in particular or not. Oh, I lost internet? Seriously? No. RIP. Well, that was rude. They probably didn't hear what my question was. Try reconnecting again. I was about to switch anyway. I was thinking about testing episode 1, but yeah, it's not connecting. Well, this might be an unfortunate end to the stream. I'm gonna check real quick to see if it's just something I can fix. I will put it in Be Right Back for 2 minutes. Hatch server connection failed. You can even hear the YouTube music paused. Rip. Oh, well, it is restarting. So, I guess in terms of 3-player quests, that's always put kind of a weird spot for me in regards to what to run. Like, technically, TTF is doable, I guess. It's not terrible. I just don't know if I want to be forced into it. Unless I, like, seriously switch characters. I'm gonna log into my main account, hopefully. So I think internet should be coming back in just a moment. Hopefully it's coming back in just a moment, otherwise I do need to pause here. Really, it's still not back? It said it was rebooting. How unfortunate. Well, we'll give it another courtesy minute. I'll finish my thoughts here, and if it doesn't load, it doesn't load. But I'm thinking from the standpoint of 3 players, you basically just want to keep it simple in terms of enemy count. So it does limit some of your quests. So for example, if you're going through and you're, deciding whether to do Xrd versus MA1C, like those to me are like quintessential 4-player quests. TTF I could see getting away with 3 people. So it's one of those things where potentially it could work. So maybe 3-man TTF could work. Okay, I think OBS is waking up again. That's a good sign. Alright, so we'll switch back into things. Back to our conversation. Let me restart the music. Load, give it a second. So I could host a character that's able to kind of do some runs. So I'm thinking we'll play to our strengths. So basically we want to kill bosses, because bosses are easy to kill in low numbers, but not necessarily high enemy density. I'm thinking that's what we'll end up going for. Not sure why the music is still paused. PSO seems to be fine. Let's choose a new song. Anyway, chat, I should be back. YouTube. Got a little lost internet there, but I think we are good to go. Yeah, let's do some, we'll do some TTF, I guess. Spaceship Mafia got me? I think so. So, yeah, I guess we'll do TTF. I was talking it through, and I'm like, the only thing I'd really want to do with boss... Like, I would want to do a boss-focused quest that isn't a lot of enemies, and I'm like, the answer is TTF for 3 people. I talked myself into it. I'll do a couple TTF with it. I could do Red ID, but this is also fun. To do some warm up with the team. Because, I mean, we have, like, a Hugh cast and a Raw cast, right? So it's like... We could, in theory, do episode 4, like Lost Berserk Baton, but I was like, there's just too many enemies. I'll Fulcrum's AFK for a little bit. Let me go sell some items then. It's one of those things where I don't think we save like a huge amount of time by having multiple players for TTF, just because you don't need that many to clear. 3 might be like the min I would consider. So it's like we could do like 2-player pod or like 2-player TTF, but it is so much slower than just getting a 3rd person. And 4th person, it really depends on what they are, on if you save time. So that's why I kind of talked myself into it. MA1C is like... If I can level more of my Ramarls to be strong enough to play that quest, we could do a 3-man run, but I also don't have my demons and such. Oh, somebody go into the government quest? What a forbidden area. Kraken just coming over here for some reason. I don't really want to do a government quest. That's what you're trying to get me to do. I have no interest in government quests. Alright, so if we're gonna be 2-player for a bit, what could we do for just 2 people? 2-player exert sounds unwinnable. 2-player MA1C sounds rough. Never mind, we don't have to worry about it anymore. We're good. So I think what I'm going to end up doing in the future is a small video just talking about, like, what quests are quote-unquote fun or okay to do with lower numbers of players. Just because, like, I do hit that point where if we only have 2 people, there's a lot of quests where, like, I just will refuse to play them because I don't feel they're worth my time, nor the other player's time, just to get something so subpar. I think I'm gonna clear this room for the Heart of Daisy chain, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I did Viridian TTF, but not much I remember. In theory, you can kill the Talos if you really want to. I don't think I care. Buff them to make life easy. Bonk bonk. Yeah, RT is technically doable with 3 people, but man, the seaside part makes you lose so much time when you have less people. Episode 4, I don't mind doing episode 4 boss with just 3 people. I think 4 is like kind of overkill most of the time. It's just getting there is the problem. There's not a quest that just instantly takes you to the boss. The closest, I guess, would be Pod. It's one of those ones where it's kind of tricky to navigate. There's like a big difference between... Ooh, nice little damage glitch there. It's kind of like navigating how much do I think it's worth the other player's time. So like if I think I'm only going to lose like a minute or 2 in a run, it's not the end of the world, but if we're losing like 7 minutes because we're trying to do something that requires 4-player stuff, like just like, oh, random Photondra. Thank you, Random Fox. But when it comes down to the standpoint of, you know, 3 players, I just want to make sure we're not doing something like a rescue from a goal or something where there's just so many enemies. Don't mind me, I'm just recurring them. They know what they did. Okay, good, I have resist double on. I just want to make sure I don't die randomly. So I have some resistance to them. Seriously? Hit it. So sad. I'll let team decide if they want to slime dude. I'll go kill these in the meantime. Sadly, I don't think this character has my vices, which he can combo kill this, by the way. It's very funny, but I need a very specific vice for it. And what game? Come on. Did I miss 2 97% in a row? That is actually insanely unlucky. Can we talk about that? That's not okay. Game, you gotta let me hit the 97% heart attack, please. Just, I don't think I'm asking for too much in this scenario. I feel like we're clearing the bare minimum bar here. So sad. The worst part, that's with a 30-hit X-Cal. So whack. There we go. go do a couple TTFs, and then whenever Tekkium's back, we'll switch up the quests a little bit. We might move to MA1C afterwards. I figured that just kind of made sense. It's one of those ones where I think the beginning part of MA1C is not a problem. It's just the problem is, like, Ruins is so long. Like, every other part of that quest, I'm totally okay with 3 piercing, but, like, the the Ruins quest with only 3 people is brutal. It makes it so tight on traps and everything else. And my gear is kind of mediocre, despite being high level. I don't want to make people have to carry my dead weight around. You don't have to kill these, by the way. They don't drop anything on this ID. But I figured I would humor those kills. Kill the cannabins, though. See if we get any fun cards here. And getting photon drops during TTF. Just like blasphemy. Life doesn't make sense, chat. That's all you need to know. Debuff. Might as well stack some boys while I wait. Better have him Punisher chance in. After that, we get one. My button got stuck or something. I was trying to eat the die fluid and the game was like, nah, you didn't want that. I think I'm all set up for the Gazande. Though I'm super rusty at it. I haven't done TTF in a while. Guess I gotta re-practice. Oh, I should have switched over to Red Ring there. That was also a mistake. Oh well. I'll have to live with it. Oh. Team request unlock, rip. Yeah, that did not help actually. Catching it once it's missed is so bad. It's so unfortunate. I started hitting him, but because chat shot it, it didn't stun, so it dropped immediately. It's so brutal how slow, or how fast you have to do it. This should work. Or, unless I get hit by the turret. Well, it was working. It was working. There we go. Over to 3C level 2. Yeah. Kind of the downside of multiplayer there. It really is just one person has to do it, but not much I can do if it gets shot. There we go. That one, good Bowie. What do you hit, Gladius? Get out of here. Another photon drop. The most lucrative TTF you've seen. Pre-falls, of course. I'm just gonna go kill you. Wow, what's going on? Is this Ultimate's way of trying to get forgiveness after literal years of nothing doing TTF? Finally, we earned 4 collective PDs in TTF. We did it. We are the victors. The box check. teamed until the sorcerer. This is very awkward. Brutus is doing TTF for like 20, maybe not want to do it as much. Understandable. I really care about killing sorcerer. I'm just gonna leave. If I really want Lava's Cannon, we'll just do Redrier or something. Heal, switch to Glide Divine. Always sleep to your videos, but I finally decided to hop on plays with me after like years of trying to convince them. Well, glad you are enjoying the videos. Move in a very specific pattern. Here should work. Oh, hello. That was an unfortunate pattern. Is every heat seeker after me? What's happening? It's like, wait a minute. Is Chat not being chased down? That was, I counted 6 there. That was, I think, almost every single one on the top side. It's kind of unlucky. Oh, 3 player, you do silly things. I had like almost the whole, like whole upper half chasing me. Interesting. Also, that was supposed to be Thalor, my bad. In my defense, I hit the debuff, this is the wrong one. Let me do this max distance, and we're good. There we go. Oh. I was gonna start spamming Gafoe, but apparently that wasn't needed. Let's see if it targets me with just 3 players. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh well, I get such a septic level Laconium repeatedly. Ooh, it didn't re-auto target. That sucks. Normally that does. Please kill it, team. There we go. Got there in the end. That was a lot of foes I landed. What was that, like 18, 20? Not used to getting the long cycle on falls there. Because every time it moves, it's at least 3 that I hit it with. Crazy. I guess I'll open more of Fall's disappointing boxes. Here you go, Chad. This is for you. Put me zoned in. I think the boss gave me mono? Oh, teleport. Did you want to play Light Dragon? Double check if I can get a deep character real quick. It's like a friend. No worries, Light Dragon. Bring that for the next quest so I don't need to worry about it. Okay, complimentary escape doll. maybe do one more before Tekkium is back from their break. We'll switch over to MA1C. Is there a special week next week too? I don't know what you mean by special. Are you asking if it's an event? View towards the future there. Yeah, there's a weekly rotational bonus. So it goes through 4 categories of things in a very specific order. So it'll rotate between things like drop rate, XP, rare enemy, etc., rare item. Right now it's on rare items since it rotated through. Until next Saturday, it's gonna be rare item. There we go, much better. I was like, Xcal was not doing it for me. I might as well just demon then. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of rare enemy week. That's why I did not really play that much, pretty much at all, on stream. Tired of doing Conjure runs and Hilda tours for the most part. I don't mind if there's like something else to hunt on the way, but like nah. So like eventually I'll need to do forest runs again, but I think that'll be during whatever next anniversary there is. Although now without now with all their hate on Forest, I'm curious how unplayable Forest is going to be next event. Because I'd rather wait when hit percentage is there, so that way I have to play Forest the minimum amount of time. Boxes. Got clubbed again. 35 hit club. Ooh, unlucky. 100% chance to land demon. Still failed demon. So sad. The Rebarda Mirage just to do more damage here. And back to 3C. Yeah, rare enemy week just kind of sucks, honestly. Once I cap all characters, eventually XP week will be bad, I guess. Until I hit that point. Gonna take a long time. Oh, that was like night and day difference between using Xcal and not. Xcal was letting me down there. Bringers didn't. Thank you, Bringers. Small run improvement. That little last minute shift in the caves boss to optimize how many seconds we have. Yeah, I think it's important to just have ID coverage when you're playing events in particular. Like for casual play, you could stick to one ID, but like honestly, like going into like Christmas event without a pink ID or Viridian or purple, you're in like so much trouble. There's basically no games you can host that people would join. Like pink CF4, December Disaster IDs are good. Even white ID is fine because it goes to tower there. So pick your favorite class, make 10 of them. Fill it out. Think of it this way, you have 32 slots. So you can pick your 3 favorite classes and 2 odd job characters if you want to, and fill out every section ID. I would say there's a benefit to having like 1 human ranger, 1 cast, and then a force or something. But if you don't like force, then force would be your odd job. You need your like blue ID Phonumans, for example. Yeah, we play so much episode 4 that we don't really care if it's XP week or not. we're just like, yeah, we would still play it. I would still play normal and hard mode on rare item week. Some ad slots or something while I'm there could be useful. I still think drop rate week is the best time to play and level characters on very hard mode. But if you at least get them up to very hard mode, then you just go switch to drop rate week during that, and it's good. Flux Capacitor asks if there's any good drops yet. We're in Ultimate. I expect nothing from this difficulty. That is like the most wishful of thinking. I don't know. I don't have a lot of trouble getting ignition cloaks. I think I have like 15 or 16 already. There we go. That's what should happen. There we go. So easy with XCal. Thank you, XCal. my one real job in the run. Debuff falls. Land stun lock on Bolt up. That's a nice Scafoli Razan combo to pop those boxes. Oh darn, I'm first in the room. I don't like being first here. I somehow landed my freeze, shockingly. Rip team. It's kind of surprised by that, honestly. That's the one that usually fails. Not got a good chance of proccing. I guess depending on how fast they kill the source. See, they're killing the Arlins. I don't know why they're killing the Arlins. They should just ignore them. Because now they're about to get bodied while fighting Sorcerer. Which is why I don't do that. Yeah, see? Are getting murdered. Randall with it. I'm gonna kill the Claws, because these are at least weapon procs. See if they draw with any high hits. Nope. I'm gonna wait for the team to put its health pipe down. Finally got a Hell Needle, 65 PD investment. Nice. Any place you're planning to use it in particular? For me, I've gotten more use of it in very hard mode than any other area in the game. Chad has seen me brutalize Hell Needle stuff earlier in the beginning of the session. Honestly, my total value in the stream so far isn't too bad. If we didn't have that, like, breakpoint earlier, for a non-drop rate week, ending with, like, 2 PDs of value in 2 hours is, like, very ultimate level pace, despite us playing normal mode for about an hour, 20 minutes, and hard mode. Oh, you're doing the Skyly runs? That is an unfortunate run, I would say. I'm more a fan of making Sky ID the secondary ID in multiplayer. So that way you can actually get real drops as you run. Sky ID only gets like, what, Photon Crystal and Dorphon, and then like legit nothing in Desert. It's kind of painful. Yeah, they're not like an Ignition Cloak ID. They don't get double Photon Crystals underground or anything crazy. They don't roll any Ubers. So it's like, you could do Lost Spirit Striker, but it's like, You know what? I might as well as grant system. Wow, this is twice in a row. I don't have to go always that. Well, I'm gonna stand back here to see if I can lure the laser to me. Kinda worked. The idea I got so far, purple, red, sky. Well, red's actually... Purple is kind of discount blue ID, and red ID is also pretty good at episode keeper. Just based off of those. Oh, I didn't get... Really? They didn't tag me during that cutscene? I got tagged like right before activation? It sucks. Well, I'm gonna debuff and rest it then. I did my duty. I will die for the team if I have to. Yeah, it's like not targeting properly now. That's weird. Normally I don't have to refocus with Foey, so I could just do this. Oh, you're gonna die to Foey? The shame kill. Get out of here, Falls. Much faster. Good job, team. Shame kill, Falls. Die to Foey. Get Club Laconium. I'm pointing. I'm like, that's where I embarrassed you. Alright, chat. Nice try, Falls. Do better, Falls. Oh, that's a pretty decent run. It was almost, I mean, I think the boss died on, like, the 11-minute mark, because the congratulations takes a while. Pretty decent run. Purple is phone roll, red is you cast. Awesome. Ooh, you're doing Ramar Underground? You're doing Ramar Underground? Ooh, that sounds rough. That's exactly where I wouldn't take Ramar. He's really good at above ground, but below ground, very hard. You can't really EDK kill anything down there. Oh, that makes more sense. You're running co-op. I was thinking you were doing solo runs, and I was like, oh no. It's like, no, we're gonna save you. There's other runs you can... I was still S rank, really? Whatever. Double check if somebody would like to join in. We'll switch quests if we get a 4th player. We're literally just waiting on a 4th player. Don't think your level really matters. It's more that we have another body in the quest. Can't do solo. Only good melee weapon for Ramar is Tree Clipper. Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem if you don't have any other ES weapons. I will start to create a game. Heaven Striker with no hit but no Striker mag. Heaven Striker is still pretty good on its own. Yeah, for episode 4, lack of pew pew makes it a bit tough to solo. Heaven Striker is still broken. It basically just lets you combo kill everything, especially very hard mode. Pew pew pew, everything dies. Boxes, because they're good to us. Next run, we'll switch it up. I mean, we could try MA1C. Stolen? I don't believe in any of that. That's all nonsense. But from MA1C... I brought Demons, so it might not be totally terrible. But I'll probably need a legit Slicer Fanatic. I prefer one with it. I have to check to see if I have one in the share bank for that quest. Like, Bringers is quote-unquote good enough. Like, when I'm here and I just need to assist, like, that's fair. That'll kind of finish things off quickly. Like, I think there's a hit one in the bank. I keep putting them on the other forces and forgetting to take them off. I think, like, Waluigi and Static Thick, I think both have my hit Slicer Fanatics. The Bringer's Rifle's okay if the target gets frozen, but if they don't get frozen, I need Slicer Fanatic. It's kind of like a... I'm playing with 2 casts, so maybe it'd be okay. Oh, that reminds me, I could just go for the Gaffoe stack in a moment here if I miss it. I'll show you the Gaffoe tech. I always forget to show it off to chat. Oh, I got it. There we go. See how I just did? Yeah, that's nice. So I did 1400 damage buffered. That's pretty good actually. For a force, I'll take that. So I entered it on its phase transition. And then while it was in its Howdy Shout animation, I had 2 Gaffoes out to do extra damage. It did save a little bit of time actually. That would have been like, what, 2 or 3 shots from a player? So it's like, I might as well go for it. Oh, unlucky. Missed 100% special. Demon 50-50 said no. Bar to merge. The bar to merge I killed this in like a somewhat reasonable amount of time. As long as somebody always quote-unquote plot progresses, this is just like PD checks for the team. Just like I could technically go back and kill the other lilies while we're waiting. I think I will. See that? PD checks for the team. As long as somebody covers the other one, we should be good. I'm gonna wait. So that's ways you can kind of squeeze more value, because you have to wait anyway. Oh. I got baited. Thank you for the good luck Parameter. So might as well as try to get another 16, 20 photon drop checks, maybe materials for the team. I don't need the experience, but it also helps with leveling people. I'm just gonna panic heal the group here. Cast a couple Gaffoes, hold down and right so I exit the Wrath faster. Look at that. Oh, it's almost a clean walk to the telepipe with blind items. Can I land this? I don't know if I can on him. Yeah, it might be too hard. Yeah, it's too hard. I keep landing the freeze though. That's relief there. Hopefully after this run we'll see Tekkium. Otherwise, we'll still try one other quest. I could probably go for like another hour. I'm not looking to do super late night tonight. I got some other things I gotta do. Debuff. They were so clumped together. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't resist that. That was like such a free X cow. Right, chat? I mean, they were all right there. And we're just like, oh, they're at like 2k health. Even I can kill that. Couldn't resist. Sorry, chat. I didn't even care about their item drop. Just wanted to. I'm just gonna safety try fluid. I should make sure my camera doesn't get messed up. To third monitor instead of second monitor. I find it easier for me to react to it. Because the problem with Gazond is that it's ultra jank in that when the enemy is red on the screen, that's not when they're targetable. Like there's a delay, so like the screen will go red and then they'll be targetable, and I'll hit that with Gazond because my reaction speed is too fast. So it feels weird having to constantly nerf my speed so that way I can do it. That's where I end up missing it, which I find kind of annoying. I'm too fast for the game. I will gladly collect the materials that were in here. I don't know what this song is, but I'm moving forward. Next song, please. I'm not feeling the happy-go-lucky island music or whatever the heck we were just listening to. So sadly, no L and K combats. Figure I might as well go for it here. He was actually pretty fast with that. I'll let team throw down a warp. I might be able to kill a couple while they're doing the other room. Although sadly I don't have Repo Emerge. I'm gonna do the check here because claws I think are always worth killing. Also I realized I didn't swap in 3 seals, rip. Sadly no weapon drops from them. Oh well. I tried. So chat, just for clarity why I kill the claws. Some enemies are guaranteed to drop weapons if they're gonna drop it. Like their set item, quote unquote, is a weapon. So like I might as well kill the claws because we're in a place that would have a decent pattern. So I'll spend 5 seconds to do like 9 weapon checks or 8 weapon checks in there. Okay with that. There we go. Found where all the chasers are. Leave me alone. There we go. Heal there. Dodge you. They might just instantly die here when they swap on me. Quite a few are chasing me. Yeah. So sadly, a lot of enemies in episode 4 don't drop weapons, which is why we don't see a ton of those. Oh, oops. I mean, end up fully behind. That's unfortunate. Oh, on the plus side, I can just easily support here. Yeah, I got shoved backwards during the cutscene. Is what it is. I'm gonna walk forward here. I'm actually in danger. Now I'm in a good spot. That was actually unlucky. I walked to the only spot where the laser was. Unlucky. No. Well, I killed some of the spinners. Boss unfortunately went opposite of me. So when that happens, I do have to move as the Faux Newman. I can't just tank it. Just because the chance of getting double hit by it bouncing off the arena will likely be 100%. And that will kill me. Even through 3 seals. Let's make it a bit more annoying than it should be. Oh, you want to play this game, Balls? You're not gonna like this. You're gonna give me invincibility, and you're gonna let me go Foey stack? Oh, you made a tactical error. Right, chat? Take this damage. Yeah, get out of here, stupid boss. Keep Gafoe stacked on. You see the Gafoe smacking the boss even to the cutscene. Get out of here. Take that like 800 damage on landing. I'm pointing. I'm like, what a fool. What an absolute buffoon. Another solid run. Those. Draw caliber, there you go. As per usual, nothing in Pulse's room. Okay. We'll double check if anybody wants to hop in. It has been over 30 minutes officially. Set up the next quest. I'll double check if I have a slicer. Give people in the chat some time to log in if they want to, otherwise we'll keep going in just a moment. Hope you're doing well, Dango. Actually didn't do any here. No Value City today. It's rare drop rate, so it's like, this is probably one of the few times I'll venture into Ultimate. Oh yeah, I only have a all-zeroed one, which like I could use, but between that and not having Red Ring, big oof. I think my Red Ring's on another character. Oh no, it's right here. I'm a liar, my Red Ring's been here the whole time. Oh, thank you for the slicer. Never mind, chat. Red Ring never left me. It's just been waiting for me to wear it all along. My bad. I'm gonna put away the other slicer. I don't need that. Keep it unidentified for now. So if somebody would like to fill in the last slot, just let us know. Barrier. Brought out a lot of skip dolls. No, I think I'm good. Well, a Smart Link wouldn't hurt, but it's fine if I don't. Because usually what I'll do is I usually get rid of Resist Double for Heavenly Arms for Ruins. Yeah, I've been... Oh, Draken's gotta head out after this. Okay. This might be one of our final runs then. I figure a little time in Ultimate might mix things up a little. It's kind of funny to think that TTF is the mix-up at this point, but it is true. We have not actually done that on stream in pretty much since the anniversary. We avoid the quest. Little things are there. Thank you for the smart link. But for now, I'll leave it on, but once I'm in the next area, I'll have in the arms, smart link. Okay. I guess if I believe in the team, I could just go for this early. As well as... Wait, what? some accuracy glitches. Oh, I don't need it if they're frozen. If they're frozen, it's free. Might be pretty far for that to work successfully. Or if they're frozen, you might as well combo it. Nicely landed. I got the slimes who are still alive on my screen because they got frozen. They've been dead all along. I'm gonna do that just to dodge the paralysis. Not that I'm scared of the kill, but just rather not. You're getting absolutely destroyed by chat. Yeah, the way I view this, we're kind of hunting V101, and then we go for Ultra Off Chance Heaven Punisher, and we just go for falls. That's how I view this run. That's a great ricochet. Slicer Fanatic is putting in the work. Pretty well, I would say. Oh, a double freeze, too? Oh, that was nasty. Nasty, nasty. I don't think I have enough... Does anybody have, like, 70 EDK? Because if somebody has 70 EDK, we could do the other Lily Room. I don't think I have enough. Unless the seal... Oh, I think it will. Never mind. I lied. Ignore me. I could do the Lily Room. Let you guys do the other room. This means I have to not use Slicer. Just fun. Changdong. Nice. Remembering my accuracy is actually not too bad. Single player, definitely much easier. Multiplayer, at least I can still sort of hit cave enemies. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna put on Pure Paralysis, Devil, Seals. That should put me at 69. And if I'm scared about dying, I just put on Glide Divine. I can't do anything. No, Chan found Heart of Crazy Tune. No. There you go, Chan. Spaceship value, you're right. Look at this, chat. See, I can trivialize the lilies if I want to, so I'm glad we have this other setup just for this. Look at this, what a thing of beauty. Even if no lily spawned here, I don't think I would be in very much danger with my setup. I'm sitting on 84 EDK. And Cure Paralysis, which is important. Otherwise this room would be a total pain in the butt. I'll make sure to leave a courtesy telepipe here in case something actually of interest drops for them, but it's kind of unlikely. Lilies also don't have like the greatest drop chance either. So, not expecting to see a ton of materials here, for example. You can see how I killed all these enemies. There's like, what? Basically nothing dropped in the middle at all. Best part is, if somebody happens to die, if they just put down a telepipe, I'll literally just come to them in like 1 minute. So I don't even have to complete my route, but I should at least kill this area before I move on. I'll be there soon. Just one last kill. Okay, let's go rejoin with them. Oh, I think I missed them with Shifted when they walked out. That was my bad. Normally I do that before we split, but I think I just forgot. That's okay, I'm here now. Let's see what they do. A day in the life of the casts. There we go. Something that'd be a photon drop, right? Buffs. Combo kill. Even. Okay, I'm gonna advance this song because this is also kind of a short loop. I don't think I would have listened to that for another 20 minutes. Did you see that disco try? I'm trying to go to heaven, chat. I'm actually getting photon drops at a decent rate in Ultimate. It feels weird, chat. What a foreign concept, like earlier in the year. Too early. Like how on my screen there's just a flying up switch thing. I guess the team already used it, but my game didn't register and it died. It's got really confused. My slicer kept targeting it. Yeah, we have an okay number of Heaven Punisher chances. I wouldn't say no to more parts of Baran's. And my consolation prize is somebody with a bajillion photon crystals. I'm hoping if they ever make another section ID, change to mine, they get rid of double Kasami Bracer from green ID. Something else there. I know they were looking to reduce its power in mines in general, but like, really is just like unplayable now. There's no reason to ever go there. It's like a solo quest or a TTF or anything now. Just kind of sad. Like, they should put the Cannabid leader or something that's better. Oh, I got juggled. That sucks. I was hoping for a freeze trap there. Juggled in death. Fulcrum's not a trap, but not much more. timeout room. No, no, no. Don't go in my timeout room. I'm gonna go on a magical journey. A couple times in this quest. There we go. Parts of brand. No? What parts of brands? God. Last big room for having Punisher. Okay, it'll be Sinnoh's in the upper right corner. Next time it pauses, it'll be Quadriparans. Just gonna go always stack since I got nothing better to do. Oh no! So scary to get got that. Do that. Let's kill Barans. Unlock them for a little bit. Hopefully I don't die to Sinnoh. Nice, I did. There we go. Alright, so all of you pick a cardinal direction. Murder that cardinal direction. I will spam respond here. Stun lock the entire group. Should give the team a lot of time to reposition on the last target, which is nice. Here we go. The power material there. We got 17 minutes to clear ruins and falls, and that's doable. Debuff, debuff, debuff. This is where I want to bring Ernst. I get locked down hardcore. Then I switch back to this. Can't hit them without the... See if I can get any cheeky kills. Or at least help with combo kill damage. Debuff. That was gonna be a frame 1 freeze. I was gonna get so happy. Try. Darkbringer. Oh. Hello there. Oh, I don't have 100%. Oh, I guess that's only in single player. That's unfortunate. I'll have to keep that in mind. What I get for doing too much solo force. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't land that with a 35 or 30 hit caliber with Red Ring. Crazy. But then I also remember I need to do. That might explain where my missing accuracy was. Gonna go slow here. Slowly wrap around to the south. Like 1 or 2 waves before I could come in here. Up, debuff. And up. Most annoying feeling in the world. Flame visit. No! Got knocked down, that sucks. Well, that works. Oh, a second photon drop? That's crazy, chat. Ultimate not being terrible. I know, I'm up PDs. This is so weird. We're not even playing 4-player. And they 1C trying to provide yet again. After months of hunger on Ultimate. I mean, like, I'm not gonna complain. Listen, if I get to a PD every single time we do this run, I'll consider that a success for Ultimate, honestly. Even though I'm not getting the rare drop. Like, good job. Oh, sorry, we went over here. I keep forgetting. I got baited by following team. I know we don't go over here. I don't leave here until you see claws. When you see claws, go line up on the other side of the room. Somebody at the top, somebody at the bottom. So on the right side of the room, someone be top, someone be bottom. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of problems with bringers. Yeah, you gotta run. Oh, too far, too far. So we got rid of those. I'll clean this up. We're just gonna keep sweeping around to the left side. Gonna be over here. Oh, gonna be over here. Another photon drop? Crazy. Yeah, I don't think I need to be involved in this wave. I mean, like, I could be if I want to. I view that more as chat's problem. I mostly just want to catch the bringer and then immediately go in the store. I'll still debuff, but... Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a bringer here. On Earth, my bad. Still, either way, I want to be here. Those... Now I think I... Now I want to come back outside for the bringers. My goal is to walk over there. We're gonna swing around to the left. My bad, I thought it was this wave first. I mean, either way, I still wanted to be there. There we go. See, 138 accuracy. So just be careful. So now there's going to be 2 bringers on the left side up here and the far side. I'm going to start running to the far side preemptively. I'm going to stun lock both of these bringers. As long as team kills the other bringers, you should be fine. Stun lock. Yeah, see, now it's a 92%. So it's 100% in single player, which is what I was thinking. Really? You need to go. Down. Oh. Guess so. You feeling okay there? That was interesting. Yeah, that's probably the most PDs I've gotten in this quest ever. To be honest with you, chat. Oh, come to me, team. You need to go to Falls. Come to... Yeah, I'm at 4 PDs. That's pretty good. Crazy. It's not even drop... See, that's the kind of stuff I would expect to happen in drop rate week, not just normally doing this quest. Duty slots. Sadly, I can't pick that up. Max item space. I'll put away some scape dolls later. Mostly just because I have so many ult items since we're doing Lily. Also, I wouldn't bother with your paralysis. Welcome, Kitty Holmes. Hope you're doing well. The PSO has been treating you well as well. I love mag invincibility. I feel like there's something genuinely very janky with Blind Divine casts that cause you to get hit less. Like there, I only got hit once. I wonder if this actually offsets my hurt box and it confuses the AI. Like, see how easy that was to get out of? Compared to, like, if you get hit as a hunter or ranger. Like, it's just so free to walk out of. I'm gonna hold down. Hopefully this time I don't get mixed here. That time I didn't get mixed. That should be good. Also, I need to double check I put on 3 seals. I think I swapped blood, but not the other item. Which is fine, I got some time to fix that. Not swap. We're gonna do that now. Oh. A very kind pattern. Okay. Almost rested. I think the attack was focused on me based off of how it hit, which is fine. I didn't move towards the group, so joke's on you, False. One of the players dodged. Ball's getting actually outplayed in real time. That's not what I wanted to do. See, I'm used to seeing that swipe from False, where False just misses outright. Why is my technique button not working? There we go. I hit that like 6 times. Check my setup in a moment. Just stack some good Bowie. We're gonna need here. There we go. I think that was 3 Gafoes, which was slightly under 200 plus 2 Foes worth of damage. So not bad for helping ensure the boss dies there. I'm pointing at where Draken's red ring should be. We're probably gonna be greeted by Trap Vision. I'm gonna call Trap Vision, Antidote, Anti-Paralysis. These are 3 drops. Well, unfortunately, I was wrong. I got Meseta though. Oh, we got money this time. Luck mat? Okay. That's, you know what? That's much better than a normal Falls drop. I want to know who thought this was okay. Who in Sega Team approved multiple boss quests with no boxes at the end? Who is the monster that did that, chat? I'd like to have a talk with them. We'll get our consolation prize, massive attack tickets, which kind of makes it worth it. It's nice that at least you get tickets in a Falls run. Okay, so I think everybody is taking a break now. I might do one mini run, but that's it. Fulcrum, you probably want your items, but here we go. What I was gonna say, I was gonna join. Yeah, you missed the window, sadly. We did ask earlier, but well, you need to sleep with Value City. I don't know if I feel like playing Value City at the moment. I think I'm good. I leveled so many characters off stream. I'm good for a bit. A lot of armors. See, the problem with armors is only a couple characters. Oh, Dragon Frame is actually huge though. Yeah, see, that's a level I can almost use it on the other characters. I mean, is there a character you needed help leveling Flux Capacitor? It would just be, I think, you and me at the moment. I don't think other people were free. I should put away my bringers and my red rings. This character should not have ownership of red ring unless I really need it. I'm willing to do like 2 small runs, but I'm not willing to do like 50 minutes more. Ease away. Paralysis. That should be fun. Yeah, we made other characters. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to make a new character. If there's somebody you just wanted to play. Like if they're in very hard mode or whatever, just let us know. Oh, all the ones you have. Oh. I was gonna say 199 would be a reason you don't want to level them. 119 is actually not a super high level. Check something before I swap out. Looking to see if that other player was here. Uh-oh, Kusanagi. That is... Bolt. Just thinking. What would I do with two? I mean, it'd probably be very hard mode, but what would I do in very hard mode? Do I feel like running more 4C? Do I feel like doing Lost Berserk Baton? Purple Pie? That is quite a name. I'm assuming that is Flux. Someone PD's back up to 19 for a day. Nice. Not bad, Fulcrum. Let us switch to... I was thinking what character would work. It's always kind of tricky, because you were saying you don't have Heaven Striker. I was trying to think if it would be fair if we did the other thing. Let me switch forces. I have to think about it. Purple God for Heaven Strike on Rare Week. Not with two people. I don't like doing pod in general, and two people is like a no way. That is a I'd like to spend the 7 minutes you lose by not having 4 people doing something else. I think I will switch to... Yeah, we need like a full team for boss run. The lowest I do pod is 3 people. For E4 boss rush, it's 4. TTF, if I'm playing Ramarl, it's probably 2 people. But yeah, 2 people pod, no way. Isn't Greeno one of the war limits? Oh, I don't want to do a war limits quest. No. War limits is all walk. Nothing exciting. War limits 1 is Blue ID. War limits 2 is RN, and then you don't play any of the other war limits. Let's get a run with Flux. Somebody doing Anguish? Anguish 2, Episode 2. I kind of want to see what they actually pick quest-wise. I'm actually genuinely curious. It's a Viridia ID, too. That, like, blows my mind. I have no idea what they could be running with that combo. Okay. This, then. Let's get leave my limiters on. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think I want to unseal in multiplayer. I don't think that makes sense. But let's do a simple 4C. We didn't do any Value City today. We'll showcase the Flux, the power of the Blue ID choice here. When you just look at all the raw items that are acceptable drops here, it's kind of wild. Just bask in the glory of almost every enemy being worth something. Nice hell. Look how easy that is. This one up. And gone. I got that unlocked. No photon crystals there, but who knows? Welcome, Granite Knight. Hope you're doing well. We're winding down for the night. It's been a long day. Micro step there to dodge the melee swing. I always like to Repoe first here, because it'll kill the satellite lizards, and then after that it doesn't get better. I'll try to face tank here for the ranger. Not mind more Caduceus. That damage is so good. Yeah, we'll be doing a video maybe as early as next week for very hard mode. I do genuinely think this is probably one of the best runs in the game. There's only like maybe 5 other quests I can think of that would be in contention. And mostly that just has to do with Heaven Striker. Otherwise, it's like, ooh, ID's so good. Welcome, Chips. Hope you're doing well. Let us know if you wanted to do any runs, Chips. We were down to just 2 people, so I'm like, it only makes sense to play very hard, since you don't need a lot of people for very hard mode. But with 3 people, that opens up some runs and ult that'd be okay. Found a smart link, nice. I was gonna say I'm never gonna see a smart link. The game just refuses. It's like you can have 8 ignition cloaks, but the penalty is you will never get smart link or V801 to drop ever again. Those units might as well as not exist in the game. They're like, you play an anniversary with all those bonuses? Nah, it's fine. Don't need it. People would be able to run like as I said before, probably like a boss focus quest, like yeah. Technically with Hell Needles, spaceship quests is doable with 3 people. Just there's not really much I want to hunt for in spaceship, unless somebody was like really dying to go get Daylight Scar. Then I can humor chat, but that would be about it. Is getting very close to leveling. I think last time we streamed, they were at like 2 million to level. Then a couple streams before that, they were at 4 million to level. Now they're down to barely 500,000. Very hard mode is just kind of unfair. If it wasn't clear, it's an absolutely disgusting world. Oh, I got knocked over. Rip. Very briefly. Gotta up our stack damage on them. But otherwise, Chips, if you're not looking to play just to watch, that's also fine. I do a reset here, I'm thinking about it. think I'll do one quest. I'm just thinking about what idea I want to do. Ouch. I didn't run it. I'm gonna go for stacks here. Oh. Easy. No. Now he's really out of range. Back to me. There we go. Almost killed them in one fireball combo by myself. Pretty close. I think if I had switched to magical piece, I would have died there. Oh no. I was gonna say, I still have very mixed feelings when people say they fall asleep to the game. Enemies up. Not seeing too much so far. Although I guess what I can do... I guess if I do one more, I could just end with handing in tickets on this character. I am almost at 200. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just do another quick MA. I was thinking about if I wanted to do, like, Lost Spirit Striker. I'm like, I'm so close. I might as well just hand in tickets. That'll be the final thing that we do on stream. I don't think I'll accidentally hit 200. This character. Even if I level the other characters, it's not too bad. I might have somebody from chat be an honorary witness to making characters. That way if I run out again, because I only have one more ranger to level, which is not a lot of wiggle room. I think I have 3 forces and 2 hunters to still level. Come over here. Touch this magical spot. There we go, I've touched the magic spot. There we go. Much better. Oh, happy. My grants was the... Unfortunately, drop rate won't be for quite a while. When we do that, we're gonna go back on the very hard mode grind. Right now, I don't mind doing ultimate, but I don't really want to do 2-player ultimate. I don't think that makes sense, nor do I really find it fun, unless somebody is like crazy spirit out of their mind. So might as well do hunts that we can clear quickly. Stuff like demons and Hell Needle here is fine. Speeds up the run significantly compared to single player. Like, it's just one of those points where, like, most of my characters are pretty geared. So the way I'm viewing quests at the moment is, like, how long would this take for me to do solo? Is this actually faster? And sometimes the answer is no if I'm playing duos, so I have to be really careful what we do there. And I feel that a lot with episode 4 boss rush and pod in particular. I don't feel like a lot of time is saved, if any. It's where like 3 players starts to kind of outpace the stack rules and other things. Or how like we have 3 players in MA1C and we can do extra checks that you wouldn't be able to do in single player. Stuff like that is fine. But I'm at the point where even without like a Zalor gun, I still have like a 12-minute TTF. So it's really hard to justify doing it with less people. The only thing that happens is I get slightly more kills in a TTF compared to multiplayer. Or multiplayer gets more in comparison to single player is what I meant to say. But it's not like a... I don't enjoy the run in solo, so it's like I won't run it because I don't care anymore. I have enough red rings if I really need to do stuff. So it's like finding out the perfect like duo quest or like the perfect trio quest. Something I'm still assessing. Some of it has to do with quest difficulty, some of it has to just do with, you know, you can only go certain paths with 4 players. Like I actually didn't mind like Blue ID Pod, where we just do pod, we do the second area of pod as Blue ID for more limiters. And then if it happens to be Condryu, I sub out. That kind of stuff I was actually kind of having fun with. Because it does get kind of tiring to do just like one boss run. There's not really like a lot of great boss quests for E4 or episode 2, honestly. Where episode 1, there's 3 different quests I would play for boss. Is very hard pod worth considering? No. I'll tell you why. The value you gain from doing the extra enemies is not as high as it is in Ultimate. Like that, like you doing it just for extra Caduceus chance is like not worth your time. And then if you get Condryu, you actually just get no value. Very hard mode. That's like a super dead boss. Chamberlain is actually okay to fight. So like, if you're gonna do that, you might as well like Lost Berserk Baton, but it's like, do I really want to do a boss run just for Dragon Scale? Usually the answer is no. What color is the one that gives the boss good things? Are you talking about an ult? Purple Condryu, Aran Excal, yellow as a base ID for Galatine or Daylight Scar Condryu. Typically run it as green or yellow base, and then you put Condryu or Excal as your second player. That is my answer to your question. I wouldn't really run the boss versus specifically Condryu for anything other than purple or Aran. If you're talking about like just doing a boss run, expands to different ones, because I don't think purple is like a super great. You can just do purple pod, for example, and that's fine, but like a full episode 4 boss run, I don't think I would pick purple in that scenario. The people will do it because they would rather get more Heaven Striker chances or Cannon Rouges. So like some people are okay with just doing boss run on like Red ID or whatever as well, but to like really get the most out of like rare enemy week, typically you have an ID that either has okay rare enemies that you care about, or they have just a really good Condryu. So like green ID and yellow ID, for example, if you happen to get a very rare Dwarf on a Claire, give you a Cannon Rouge, you don't have to reset the run. Happen to get the or annoying enemy to get. And then yellow ID if you don't feel like swapping because, you know, you're playing public games. People don't want to really do that swap, and you want to make sure you get some value. At least you could get a Daylight Scar, which means you could get Daylight Scar by not playing Spaceship, which makes it by default one of the better Daylight Scar runs. Daylight Scar runs are kind of booty. I did really try to explore every quest for very hard mode, but honestly, like, other than, like, literally Lost Spirit Striker, Lost Berserk Baton, and the MA quests, there's no reason to do the other ones. Even in, like, RBR, it's still not worth it to do over Massive Attack, because the bonus you get from Massive Attack is so huge compared to just doing an RBR quest. Which is really sad, but true. It's like, oh. Because you have to think of it this way. Like, if you're comparing it, especially like MA4C, you have to find a quest that has like 30 of every item that you want, and it has to have more than 4 Gertabulus. There's almost no quest that qualifies for that. Like, you legitimately have to be talking about, like, Christmas Fiasco Episode 4. Like, that's the only one I can think of that even comes close, or like Cookie Quest. But you don't have to do Cookie Quests on very hard. Yeah, even Christmas Fiasco Episode 4 very hard mode's kind of busted. I would argue that, you know, Ultimate is actually so good in that scenario because the quest has so many enemies that it's still worth doing an Ultimate. But that quest is still better than, like, most of Ultimate quests also. So technically both statements are true. It is better than doing most things in Ultimate, but the Ultimate version is better. Is asking a very hard time. Yeah, mostly just because we're down to 2 people. Oh, I don't really want to do Ultimate. Like, I'm not going to do Tower. I'm not going to do Bed with 2 people. I don't even do Mines with 2 people in Episode 1. Just don't find it fun. Caves is, like, technically doable with 2 people. Forest is okay with 2 people. As I said before, like, in order to, like, consider those other areas, people have to be, like, geared out of their mind. Like, they'd have to have, like, Demon Needles and Sphered Brands and a Sphered Heaven Striker. Then it'd be like, oh, okay, now we could do these other quests, because we could combo kill without needing a force. So that way both players can bring their best gear in. Then it starts to make sense to do, but until you get to that point, it's like, nah, not worth the time. Are watching in the lobby. Assuming it is Draken, the lack of name there. I'll do one more run. That'll be it for me. Okay, we have an X-Cal to give away for somebody. Preferably a new player that's looking to get some value. Nemu's game? Sure thing, Nemu. Move this song forward one. Oh, I remember that. That was just literally the level up song. Dude. Give everybody a clue. I love that my link to Argent is just glitched out forever. I really don't understand it. I put it at the top of the menu, I put it at the bottom of the menu. It just seems so arbitrary when it wants to work. It's actually just kind of annoying me. Put it up here, it's not gonna do anything. Oh, okay, it's Nemu. You joining us again, Flux Capacitor? Oh, this is also a pretty short song. take it as a no, since I don't hear anything. Okay. Unless I finished against the only no the lane limiter I had. Nice. Oh. Well, I will switch it to a non-lyric song and then again. No, not Bakamatai. Oh. Is there any... Okay, are these all karaoke songs? Question mark. Find out, I guess. There we go. Just a little bit of to put me at above 200 tickets. I think I'll be enough to do the ticket handing. Look at that, chat. I'm down to 400,000 to level. It's gonna be kind of annoying to not level this character between next stream. So I might just purposely try to hit this character to 200 so it can happen on stream. So I don't know what next stream would be. Been kind of chaotic lately. Poor enemy. Double force is very strong. Ooh, that was a nasty free GG. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I get to the Faux Newman and Faux New World. Using their enhanced Refoe Gafoe over Fomar will be nice. Even if it's just raw MST more. I do like with Psycho 1, I'm like always near death. Oh, speaking of which, did move Psycho 1? It did move Psycho 1. I hate that so much. Do this. Like, I feel like I'm taking too much damage from my techs. Oh, you know what I need to do? That's not gonna work. I gotta do this when it acts up. There we go, that's a little better. Gotta make sure it's always at the bottom of the list. Which is kind of annoying, because I do like to sort automatically as my default sort. So Cycle 1 does have kind of a downside where it has to be at the bottom, or else it will ignore your addups and you'll end up consuming like 80 plus HP on a cast instead of like 20 or 10. It does add up significantly. I would like to effectively have double HP if I could. Actually, I was thinking about gambling at the end of the stream, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I have enough time for that, actually. I think we'll save gambling for another session. I'll just not play my blue monument that much. But I think overall, I mean, like, I have, what was it, 8 out of 10 Rangers are now completed for very hard mode. 2 of them are ready for ultimate. So it was a pretty productive between stream stuff. So I had to test a lot of quests. I went through, did side story stuff. I got to see the bonus ending for the first time ever for Pioneer Spirits. I don't know how many of you have actually tried to get that bonus cutscene. I recruited Karen. Got to see the little cutscene in front of the window looking at the goal, I guess. Wasn't too bad. While playing, I was like, oh man, these AI are so terrible. I don't know what they were thinking, giving you like a force that dies in 2 hits, or possibly 3 if you're lucky. But at least they spammed a lot of Trimate-esque ability. So I appreciated that a little bit. Also, I didn't realize I was out of Tri-Fluids. Take more after this. Away windows. Thou shall not update here. Forgetting in single player that doesn't knock me down. Multiplayer it does. Unfortunate. Should kill this. Got me. Okay, nice. Really? I still got knocked down for that? Kinda sucks. I would have killed the Dorfons there if that didn't happen. That was like 2 giveaways I didn't get to cast. A shame. I'm gonna very quickly go buy Tri-Fluids. I want to run out down there. Yeah, I literally hit 0. None of it, you can see on the left side, nothing dropped, because I told it to tell me if Tri-Fluids drop, but actually nothing dropped in this pub. It's like, well, if I don't get any, I gotta walk back. Because with Psycho Wand, I don't use up that much TP. I'm not as worried about that. But if you go literally the entire surface without getting one, it's like, well... Finish them off. I like that even with people that are sub 80 here, they're still able to contribute. It's definitely easier to contribute as like a Forcier compared to a Ranger. I think the gear requirement is very different. Now you drop me the Tri-Fluid, thanks game. A little late on that one. Whatever. Where like, you basically just need like 2 tech boosters and a mind mag. You're probably good to go. I mean, it helps also if your technique is a decent level, but oh, nice. But technically, you can emulate it with, yeah, technically you can emulate it with God techniques, so it's not, like, required for you to have level 28, 29 techs. It just helps a lot. Like, if you don't have that high tech level, you can get away with it a little bit with, those technique boosters. Enemies. Slowly unsealing our last limiter. That'll be nice. Thinking when we want to level him. Probably make sure he doesn't have any more limiters. And then we're going to do probably Pod Blue with this character. Something a little different. character has barely seen any Ultimate gameplay. I can't say he's had 0, but it's safe to say he's had less than 30 hours in Ultimate of his 300 hours played. That's a pretty safe statement. I hosted like a few RTs. We did some Blue Ultimate, just to test out runs. But we haven't done any like serious grinding at all. It's just all been very hard mode. Yeah, I think people think like the barrier of entry for the quest is pretty high. Honestly, if you're Phonuman, you could get away with just being a Phonuman plus Fire Scepter Agni. Other characters, I'd be like, yeah, I don't think I would do this without Refoe Emerge. Like, Fomarl without it is kind of painful. Neural can almost get away without using it. Because her grants is decent. Just due to having so much potential MST. But obviously, if you're like low level, then you don't benefit from her main attribute, which we call MST. Yeah, I still think Episode 4 Ultimate is the closest to being balanced for ID. Just because there's genuinely like a quest I would run with every ID in Ultimate, where I don't feel like that's true in most areas, especially not Episode 2, the other IDs. Where it's like, oh, you know, I don't necessarily want to take blue to conjure you, but, you know, I could take them as like a base ID run, boss runs, where, you know, I could take advantage of war limits. RNID at least has some niche capabilities outside of just being a conjure you draw. White ID is a little more gimmicky. That one's a little harder to sell. Some people do like White ID Underground, for example. Not really a big fan of it. But otherwise, it's like Green ID doesn't suck. It's already positive. Red ID is good. Purple's good. Welcome, Huskabold. Hope you're doing well. How am I doing? I am exhausted, unhappy with work. I gotta work tomorrow. So no day off for me. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be back until like 2 o'clock or something. O'clock tomorrow. And it's like, nah, I don't really want to do a bonus stream with my remaining hours. Even if I do end up testing something in PSO, it'll probably just be off stream. Let's finish The Hobbit. Nice. You mean the singular movie, or you mean the series as a whole? Or are you referring to another medium of it? Like book or show related? Just the book, okay. See, there we go. I was cycling through, I was like, wait a minute, it was just The Hobbit? I was like, welcome, Retract. Retract, I will let you know, there were people playing Temple today. I saw a 55 hit Rambling Bay yesterday, and a 35 hit Rambling Bay today. I don't know what quest they were playing. That I can say. They bannered, so that's how I knew they were doing it. But we're thinking of you, Retract. Stunlock is so good. Honestly, I think the biggest surprise of the night was I actually got something decent while playing Ultimate. And it didn't involve getting a 1 in 3,000 drop. I think that to me was the biggest plot twist of the night. So even if I played for like 4 hours, which is about correct, I already went up 5 PDs, so... I mean, I got like the average ultimate rate, but we also played like an hour, 20 minute of normal and hard mode. So I think overall I went up 5 PDs, a photon crystal, and an ad slot. I think it's fine. That's kind of like our old rate, quote unquote. Shockingly, most of the PDs were from Ultimate. Sadly, I don't think we're going to play in a very hard mode to get a PD, since usually it takes about 25-30 minutes. So if we're going to see one, it would be probably on the final Gertabulu, from a statistical standpoint. But I doubt it. Let's not die here. That goes a little slow, sadly. That's pretty good. Lots of jump techniques dropping. A little unfortunate. Their teleports are such nonsense in this room. I'm not convinced Sega tested this room. I'm gonna refute it with, why would they allow this? Why did they think this was okay? They tested this. Actual shenanigans. Get the HP materials. Yeah. Yeah, Fomar plus France equals Super Deck Gertaboo. Yeah, we have a small chance statistically, I think, to get it on this Gertaboo though. It's the highest drop rate, and it would be after 880 enemies. Doubt when you would see one. But you know how statistics go. We're not likely to see here. I'll take the Moon Atomizer though. Oh, I'm actually capped. Never mind, I will not see. Okay, I'm gonna hand this in. So I think next time we'll go through and just hand in these tickets. Being at 207 is a nice amount. So I could wait and do like 3 more runs at some point, or do them off stream. Got a little flexibility. I think for now, chat, I have some stuff I need to do for work tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna go to the end of the stream. I think we recapped basically what we saw. As I said earlier, the biggest surprise to me was we actually got a decent amount of PDs while playing TTF of all things, and then also doing MA1Cs. So, not bad. Not bad. So in a little under 4 hours, we ended up 6 PDs, I think. Or like 5.5-ish PDs. That's not too bad. And obviously normal mode is just kind of a dead zone most of the time. So between normal and hard mode, still getting a PD there was kind of lucky. Across like an hour, 12 minutes. But I think overall, the guides are basically ready to go for future recordings. I've added the ATP totals I recommend for Ultimate already in the guides. I cleaned up some of the tags. They're not perfect, but they're a lot closer to where I want them to be. Very hard mode, I think, is completed. I wrote a very big section about please don't do very hard mode TTF. there is like a 7 to 8 line description of why I don't want people to do that quest. It's not that you can't run it or that white ID is terrible. It's just that why would you do that to new players? They need their photon drops. Right, chat? Don't do that. But I think from the standpoint of quest appreciation, potentially if we do end up streaming again between now and Saturday, next Saturday I mean, we could probably touch a little more Ultimate, but I think there are going to have to be concessions, just because without 4 people, that does actually shut off quite a few quests, and unfortunately that also shuts off Pod, since you need 4 players in order to go to the secret areas. So the guard will not let you through the laser gate, for example, if you don't have 4 players. So it's kind of unfortunate that we are just hard player locked. So if we don't have the players there, unfortunately that's going to limit the kinds of runs we could do. But hey, it is what it is. But for now, chat, wish me luck. I will probably update, if I have not already updated, that I'm not going to be around tomorrow due to work. in the announcements. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.